Mark, thanks for taking the time for a short Q&A session that we are conducting for HoldTight. And Ken, thanks for being here. Mark, can you start off by giving us a brief description of your company?
Yeah, so thank you for having me on. And Mark Lawrence, I'm the Mid-Atlantic sales rep for RapidPrep. We are a surface preparation company in the wheelhouse of abrasive blast equipment, slurry blasters, dust collectors, industrial vacuums, and air dryers. We have 4 locations on each corner of the country, and I work out of our Suffolk, Virginia location.
Awesome. Thank you for that, Mark. We would now like Ken Rossi, president of HoldTight, to take over for some industry-related questions. Ken?
Thanks, Brian. I appreciate it. Okay, Mark, as a business leader, give us your take on what's going on in today's economy.
So what I see on is we're I don't know if we're up 100%, but we're as busy as we can be. The marine sector is very strong. Defense, infrastructure, and energy sectors are really where our focus is going right now. Very strong. Good.
That's excellent. That's good to hear. That's what we're hearing around the country. So you're in line. That's awesome. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So with that type of economy that you're dealing with now, I would assume that a lot of this is because of COVID, responding to improvement from coming out of COVID and people becoming much more normalized. So with that type of increase, how is that affecting y'all as far as ability to get product to customers and things like that?
So we're keeping up with the demand. It's definitely a full plate, but we can pull the resources in. It's definitely expanding our wheelhouse and into the industrial sectors. We're primarily a marine and offshore type business, but as far as HoldTight topic of conversation, we're adding machines, slurry blast machines to our fleet. The UHP stuff is something that we haven't really discussed, and that's another wheelhouse that we're going into, and I'm trying to learn more to see where HoldTight fits in with that spectrum. That's kind of on the forefront.
That's a great point, and with the slurry blasters, obviously HoldTight's going to fit right in there very well, and typically I would imagine this is the way y'all operate, that distributors who lease out equipment like the slurry blasters, the wet abrasive blasting equipment, will also then include HoldTight as a part of the package for what they're delivering, along with abrasive and things like that. But with UHP, we have found that it is HoldTight is very effective with UHP also. The only issue that we recommend is that people that own the equipment make sure that using an additive, and not just specifically HoldTight, but an additive, would then check with the manufacturer of their equipment that it's not going to impact their warranty. But we have testing that shows that when using HoldTight with UHP, it even causes that type of equipment's effectiveness to even be greater as far as the amount of time they get before flash rusting occurs. So if your customers that are using UHP want to use it with that equipment, they're going to only benefit from it, in doing so.
Good to know.
Good. So tell us a little bit more how HoldTight is meaningful to y'all's overall business.
It's a well-known product. It gets us into a market of the slurry blast folks. It's got the coatings approvals. It makes us a full one-stop shop. They can come get their equipment, whether they purchase it or lease it, and then we've got the rust inhibitor on hand, and just helps us support. And the marketing aspect of HoldTight's been a big asset to us as well, supporting us at the trade shows and beyond the product, the marketing supports.
That's great. Well, and I would say that we feel the same way about RapidPrep. You know, that the work as a team has been very meaningful, and you know, specifically most recently at the Mega Rust, where we were able to team up and do a demo and really kind of show the full package as far as equipment along with HoldTight. Y'all did a wonderful job in helping us with that. So
Yeah, definitely the teamwork and HoldTight and RapidPrep makes us a package deal for the end user.
Right. That's awesome. So what's the best way for people to find RapidPrep and to you know, interact with y'all?
Immediately, we've got 4 service centers on each corner of the country in Lakewood, Washington, San Diego, California, Suffolk, Virginia, and Rhode Island. You can also find us on YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, and at any of your AMP shows, including Mid-Atlantic AMP golf tournaments, and any of your Mega Rust trade shows.
Right. Great. So if there was one piece of advice that you would give to somebody working in the industry, what would that be?
I made a list until I see that you put down there just one, but I had to qualify about 3 or 4 of them, but it would be support your local chapters that govern what you do, and watch what they're approving, and try to support them with solutions and demonstrations and what your craft is, and just be part of the ship repair associations and your governing chapters.
That's awesome. Yeah, and y'all, for me, y'all have exemplified that completely. I've been very impressed over the last few years as I've gotten more involved with the Navy and SRP, to see y'all just, you know, already part of that, and being very active with that that group, and really the overall, all the shipyards and everything like that. So it makes for a good partnership as far as we're concerned. So what are you looking forward to in the future?
Say that question personally and professionally. Personally, getting more family time in. I travel quite a bit, as you know, covering the country. But professionally, we're trying to work smarter, streamlining our inventory and our lead, you know, retrieval processes, and laying the groundwork for success. You know, that's what I'm looking forward to, and just enjoying the journey as we grow, and take it to the next level professionally.
Great. Well, super. Well, Mark, thank you so much for your time and your candid answers. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right, Mark, Ken, thank you for your time today, and wishing you both a successful remainder of 2023.